Test, test. Are you working again? I think it's working. Wow. Okay, I think it's working. Actually, let me turn the lights off. Yay! I haven't seen this in a while. Yay! Alright. Ooh. Okay. Well, I guess, should I wait? I guess I could wait a little. Or I could go right into it. But I'm already late. Oh well. Anyway, if anyone's here, hello! I don't know what we're doing. I'm most likely catching up on story for Zenless Zone again. I need a break. Yesterday's events still bothers me. My brain does not enjoy the visual disturbances. What do I call it? Brain. Well, I guess it's counted as brain rot content. No, not brain rot. It is rotting my brain in a way. But I need something cute. I need something cute to flush out the mental image I still have. I'm not not enjoying it. Let me think. I should be almost done with the story for Zenless. I think we're like at the halfway mark. But that's what I think every time, and then it's like, no, we're not even close. I'm like, yeah. I think it's still Hugo. And I really want his engine. Because that's the only way I can get those beautiful crit numbers. No. Alright. See, it only affects you this much because not used to Yakuza craziness. I wasn't expecting to be like that. I guess insane, obscene, crazy. What's the word? Like I've heard like there's silly games, but I wasn't expecting to be like also like yeah you're gonna be looking at things that like are weird to the rest of the world, but are kind of commonplace. Common fetishes are explored in Japan. I'm like, this can't be right. There's no way there's a thing like that in Japan. I'm like, but then again, it's Japan. It's a little wild out over there. Like, if it's like this for Infinity Wealth, what was it like for Yakuza Zero and Kiryu? Like, Kiryu doesn't deal with all this craziness, right? In his series, the Yakuza games are perfect balance of taking stuff serious and not too seriously. And they don't take themselves seriously. It's nice. It's a break. You know, it's not all doom and gloom, but then like it's a little crazy how like they just let loose. I'm like, man, these are some repressed emotions and thoughts right here. These are unexplored territories I like to keep hidden. Cause yeah, it's wild. I'm like, okay, like I know Japan has all these soap plants and stuff, and I know Japan has some like weird niches out there, but like adult babies and diapers, I'm like, I'm sure there are things like that here in America, but like not that, you know, in that level maybe. I don't know. I don't want to know. But then I'm like in Japan, there's a store and a need for everyone, and they have something for each of those needs, and I'm like, this is a lot. In Zero, there are no grown men in diapers, but there's a wacky side quest. Like, wacky as in, you know, SpongeBob wackiness, or wacky as in, like, it's still a bit of a mind fuck, but not to this degree. Like that? Like, it, as long as I mentally kind of prepare myself, like, I'm like, okay, it's just a little bit of shenanigans, you know, it's fun. I should prep my brain a little just to be like be open minded because some weird stuff's gonna happen, but don't judge. And I'm like judging really hard. Off the top of my head, I can't remember any mindfuck side quest. Okay, as long as there's nothing that like really stuck to your brain, and it's like yeah, this particular one really like this is the one I remember the most out of the rest of the quest we had to do. Like that makes me feel a little bit better. There's one where Kiryu had to help a foreign woman get a visa. Oh, that's pretty tame. That's also really nice of him too. Cause I know Japan is still very like it's still hard for any foreigners to even get any sort of like formal documentation or residency or anything over there because they still xenophobes. And they're like, no gaijin, no. And I'm like, well, your population declining is kind of up there. You might have to open the doors a little before no one is born in Japan. You got like a very big dip in population. But because it's a foreign woman, everyone says visa. She pronounces it like pizza. Oh, so Kiri ends up getting her pizza. Oh, but wait, this is like the modern day. I'm like, doesn't everyone have like a phone? Can't they Google? Well, no, Google might not be available in Japan like that. But I was like, can't you just translate the word visa? He orders pizza from a fast food burger place. Oh yeah, because the zero takes an 88. Oh, okay. I thought this was like modern day Kiryu. No, it's like it's a parallel to where Ichiban is. Like Ichiban is just a couple province over, and Kiryu is like up a few like province north of him or something. Okay, but still, she should have like an English to Japanese translated book, right? Like my dad carried the English to Chinese book around him like the Bible. Like he had that shit with him everywhere he went, just to be like, "This is what I mean," and flips to the book and is like pointing at the word. Like that's kind of how he survived in the 80s and 90s when he first came to America. He's like, this is the thing that's gonna have to help me until I figure out how to speak English or English. So I mean, each one's probably still in the soap line around Yakuza 0. The Shangri-La is, wait, no, I haven't gone too far into the story, but the Shangri-La open back up again, or is he like in a different soap land? Never knew a single person who carried a translation book with them. My dad did it in like the early 80s, like when he was like a young man coming to America and like knew very broken English and still had like the book with him. Like it's still in really good condition. Like the cover, it's a deep blue cover with no pictures or anything. But when you open it, it's all the Chinese to English words that was printed during that year, and he had that with him. Clean as hell. And Zero Shangri-La was still intact. Okay, Silpin was ruined in Yakuza 1. Yeah, because I'm assuming Shangri-La is like in like terrible disrepair, right? Like I can't imagine Ichiban spending money to fix it back up. Cause I mean, so far what I've seen, we're still broke as fuck. We still have to get back at our foster father, and we're in the middle of a potential gang war with the Jumang, the Taiwanese, and eventually the Koreans. So that's all I know so far. I don't know how crazy it gets after that. There's no sub story in Zero where Majima has to help a mom get her daughter back from a cult. Is it the one that's like the one that the past Japanese minister Shinzo Abe, like is that the one that's in the game, or is it like a parody of that in the game? Because when he got shot, because I was like, what is this cult? And I was like going into a whole rabbit dive, and I'm like, wow, these people are fucked. They're also fucking evil too. But is that the one? I don't know if it's a parody of anything. Okay, because there's only one like really well known cult in Japan. That's the only one I know about. Like, but I don't know if they put in the game, would they get in trouble, or would they like sue the game? Like, oh no, this is like, and I know like they like suing people on defamation and stuff. And I'm like, if they put in the game, I feel like they'll probably sue the company for defamation. It's one of those codes that promise religious prosperity but really want money. Yeah, okay. It's the one I'm thinking of, but they probably gave it like a different name or like different backstory. Cause that's the one that was like that Shinzo Abe had was part of, and people were one of the citizens were like super upset about it and shot him for it. I know a Japanese cult from a long time ago ended up killing a lot of people in the subway with sarin gas. Yeah, I heard about that one. I don't know if it's has any connection or if it's like related to them, but yeah, that one I know about too. I was like, man, here I thought they weren't like that over the edge, but I guess when you live in like a society where everyone has to be similar, no one can like be the outlier, and societal strains, your brain kind of goes a little weird sometimes. Uh, but I wonder if it is related to that. So that's in Yakuza 1, right? This weird cult, or not weird cult. This brainwashy cult. It's in Zero. Okay. Well, whenever I finish Infinity, if I ever finish Infinity, knowing my track record with JRPGs, it's gonna take a while. The side quest is in Zero, but it does get a reference in a few other games. The cult, I mean. Okay. I mean, if it's like kind of like supposed to be almost a one-to-one to Japan. I figured they would stuff to kind of mention them, right? It's also like in the game, so it adds like a little spice to it to be like a side quest. Like, yeah, you gotta fight this cult now in the middle of like this like gang war with this other, Yakuza clan. It's like, man, this is not what I signed up for when I agreed to be you know, a subordinate of said clan. I wouldn't be surprised if the club was a parody of something. It has to be, right? I mean, they just have to like walk around or like tiptoe around like not being sued for defamation or like whatever that people tend to like get sued for in Japan for. Like I learned that you can't leave a terrible review, like bad mouthing or like saying how you don't like the services, because you could get sued for like defamation by like the client or whatever the company or the owner. And I'm like, but that's the whole point of a review. You're supposed to tell people what you thought of their service and skills. It's not defamation. It's just you went to their service, whether it was good or bad. If it was bad, you're being honest, you know? Probably just an over parody of the cult in the 80s and 90s. Okay. Do the Moonies show up? I know they're a Korean cult, but I was like, since we have the Korean gang in Japan, what about the Moonies? According to Yakuza Wiki, the cult bears many similarities to Aum Shiryuki, which itself was gaining membership and notoriety in the late 1980s. Was this the guy that pretended that he could levitate even though he literally just jumped cross-legged into the air for like 2 seconds? And people are like, oh my god, look at him, he's levitating and he's blind. And I'm like, no, he's blind, but he's just literally pushing off from his ass up into the air for 2 seconds. Is that the one? I don't know about that, but this was the cult that killed people in the subway with gas. Ooh, okay. Quick Google will tell me actually. I did watch something on that like last year when I was like on a documentary kind of like binge. I was like, man, I'm in the mood to learn things, but I'm too lazy to read. Let me watch a video. And then YouTube was like, you seem to like cults. Here's one from Japan. I'm like, thanks, YouTube. But I don't remember the title of it though. But that might be something I might actually do like when I'm washing the dishes next time. Actually, can I Google this now? What is name of cult? Oh wait. Oh wait, no, I spelled that wrong. Ooh, I fat fingered 2 letters and I forgot. Yeah. Oh, it is! Yeah, it is the blind dude that could pretend to levitate. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. I was like, it sounds super familiar. And I'm like, I know the cult leader was some like I know he had some like mental illnesses, but he was also blind and like I don't know how to convince people that he was some sort of deity able to levitate off the floor. But I'm like, this man literally just like jumped or like I don't know, used core strength to jump off the floor for like 2 seconds. He wasn't levitating. Like levitating is more than 10 seconds, but whatever. All right, I should be if history taught anything, groups of people are often very very stupid. Yeah, and usually like not all of them are like charismatic, super charismatic, but some of them do. And I'm like, usually drugs is a big factor in it. I'm like, you give them enough of this, they'll believe anything. And then it's always like people who are like in a very tough spot in life, I guess, whatever their situation is, and they just like hone in on them and they just like give them a false sense of like, yeah, if you join us, all your problems will be solved. You'll never have to worry about these things again. Money is nothing. Like if you give to us, you're literally cleansing your soul of all like worldly things. I'm like, none of that makes any sense. But then again, I've also never reached like rock bottom in my life or anything like that, or like close to rock bottom. So who knows? I can't say I won't one day potentially be sucked into a cult, but I hope I'm still smart enough to be like, this is too culty. I should leave. Combination of charismatic bastards and a very suggestible people due to various circumstances and herd mentality. I think it's the herd mentality too, because especially like in Japan, like when they have like such a big stance, or I think in most of Asia, right? They're like, you gotta be homogenous. You all have to be the same as your neighbor. No one can step out of line because then you're destroying the flow, or as well as like don't rock the boat kind of thing. And I'm like, this is stupid. This is like very controlling and also very suffocating in a sense. So I don't know. Maybe it's that too. Which I would say, if I grew up in Asia and I didn't know anything about American culture, I'd probably be like, you know, super depressed too. I would not survive in Asia, I'll tell you that. I don't know if that's the case in Korea, but Japan's kind of lame like that. I think Korea is more like appearance is one thing. Like they're very big on like making yourself always look well put together, as well as like the constant like academic battle of like doing better than the other, even if it's by a point more. Like the stress to get to the top, and I'm like, everyone in Korea and Japan and China way smarter than the rest of us in America. I'm like, you guys are like so much smarter than the rest of the West Coast or the West side of like the hemisphere or whatever. Like you guys don't have to like try and outdo each other, right? Doing the rest of, you know, everyone else. But I guess like they put so much stress on like trying to always go for like a top company. And so I think it's something like they kind of created too. Like they just were like, you have to be the best of the best. You have to work in a chaebol company or something like that in order to be like, yeah, your life's surmounted to something. I'm like, that's depressing. I don't know if Asians are generally smarter, but they did emphasize education more over there. They put everything into education. They're not doing like the dumb shit that they do here in America with like state testing or like I really didn't learn anything in like elementary or like public school other than like, hey, we're gonna have like a state mandatory test. You guys are gonna remember these answers, so that way we can get more funding for the school. Like they don't do anything like that over there, I don't think. So like, I mean, I feel like that's smart about it. If someone doesn't know something that I would assume is very common knowledge, it stresses me out. Usually I just be like, I honestly don't know. And I'm like, I could Google it, or just like, can you tell me? Like that's how I do it. Like if I didn't know something, I'd be like, yeah, I don't know. Like, do you? Like if you do, like explain it to me. Like I'm trying to read from a dummies, like what's the book? Something for dummies, like those yellow books. Like give me a TLDR of that. That's how I was when I was in school. I was too lazy to look things up myself. I was like, you can tell me, right? I don't know what we're doing, but yeah, you seem to be smart about it. All right, we finished rambling. I think I'm done rambling. I don't know what else we'll ramble as I continue on the Lycon vampire story thingy. Oh wait, I didn't turn it back on. Oh no, I didn't turn it back on. Oh, there we go. Yay! In the middle, the first. I'm still trying to get this ended so bad. Please give it to me! I only have 3 days left. Damn it. And again, I got 3 days. Okay, what'd I get? A box cutter. Oh, that's Pulchara's thing. That's not for me. Never mind. I was watching the Korean show Running Man? I love Running Man in like the beginning when it first came out. I was like, I think this was when I was also still in my obsession with like K-pop groups, and then it died down. And I stopped watching Running Man around like I think season 3. There's a segment where they had to answer trivial questions. Oh, Sokaku! I already had that one, and I think this is Anton's thing. No! Any more? How many pulls did I do so far? The last question was asked about the name of a cultural revolution in Europe during the 14th century. I'm like, wait a minute. We're not in history. We're not in cultural history. Like, why are they asking this? I think, like, I don't know if it's true, but I assume, like, if you're picked to be part of Running Man, like, they kind of give you a general idea of, like, this is the potential things you could be asked. Study up on these. Like, you may get asked or you might not, right? Obviously, the answer is the Renaissance. Oh, I wouldn't know that. I'd be like, I don't know what's happening in the 14th century. I was not good with my history. 30, 40, 41. I need to do 30 more pulls, and I only have 3 days left. It's not happening. Nope, got nothing good. 3 A's again. Sokaku's thing. Okay. Alpha. And then Luna. They're all getting sold. I don't know who this belongs to. I think it's just a random one. Goodbye, Alpha. What's my last A? I don't know how much of this is staged, but it happens so often. I'm starting to wonder how smart Korean celebrities are.
You need a lift? Then buckle up, buddy.
Hyper. I have to assume, like, if you get picked, like, you don't want to look like, you know, the dumb or, like, the not-so-educated one, right? I feel like they kind of brush up on some cultural history stuff. Like, most of it, like, Korean history, and then the rest, like, a little tidbit of, like, you know, world history here and there.
Eradicate all evil.
Because I mean, it is on, like, national television. I don't think anybody wants to get ridiculed on TV. Be like, man, that last person that was on Running Man, not the smartest person. I would assume so. Yeah, I imagine they have to do some sort of, like, educational prep.
This is the path I follow.
Because, I mean, Korean netizens, they're ruthless. Like, the little slightest thing that they're not happy about, and they swarm the internet complaining, and these people are, like, kind of crazy. Like, man, you guys are taking this way too seriously. Like, they're human, they make mistakes, they have lives. But no, the one little tidbit thing they're not happy about, and they just go for the throat. I'm like, oh, damn, okay. A lot of times, any Korean idol shows up, they don't do very well in trivia. I don't know, I wonder if it's, like, intentional, too. Right? Like, I mean, I'm sure some of them are, like, incredibly smart, too. But I guess their thing is like, well, you're an idol, you know? You're more so here for entertainment and for the beautiful looking face you got, you know? Your visual eye candy. Which I'm like, I mean, they're more than that. Not just eye candy. They're pretty smart, too, I'm sure. Probably in, like, things, like, outside of, like, you know, those questions. But who knows? I know nothing. I think I'd be stressed out though. I mean, anytime there's like a game show, I'm like, oh no. I don't know this, but I also don't want to look like a fool. But then it just stresses you out because you're like, how much do I study? Because I don't know how much of this is actually needed. I already have 2 of these. Ambi's is maxed out, right? Yeah, Ambi's is maxed. Oh no, Ambi's is not maxed out. So where is... Oh no, Ambi is. Okay, I was wrong. Manage the video store. Yeah, I know I'm doing that. Go, Bernice, go! I think... Aside from Running Man, I think I used to watch the return of Super Dad or something. Like, celebrity men just taking care of their kids. I'm like, they are the cutest babies ever, but also I'm like, I don't know how much they're actually doing, like, raising the kids parent-wise. Just because I'm like, I don't know if, you know, they're showing the whole, like, beginning to end. Like, wake up, get to crying baby, and then to do, like, childcare and stuff. Return of Superman? Yeah, there was one episode, I forgot who it was. I was like, oh shit, they got a kid and they got married. Like, I forgot the celebrity had, like, you know, married a while ago and then decided family. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. And their baby's so really, like, adorable. I'm like, you're so cute. But also, you have no idea how lucky your parents... Well, you have no idea how lucky you are that your parents are so famous. But it could backfire one day. Who knows? But yeah, anytime I was, like, looking at them, I'm like, wait. Oh, that's right, you used to be in a K-pop band. And then they were just like, yeah, we've decided to step away and, you know, I'm marrying my so-and-so. We're having a kid. I'm like, ah, congratulations! I have to compete. Actually, no, I'm just gonna do this real quickly.
They're here.
No, stop going for the wolf. Go that way. Go that way. Okay. If I was ever asked to be on Running Man, I could very well play the stupid guy role. I could never play the stupid guy role. I think that would be like, you know... Like, I get it's for entertainment purposes, but then at the same time, like... You don't want to be known as like, oh, you're the idiot father from that season of Running Man, like... I don't know how like people take it at face value. Like, do they really believe you don't know how to take care of a kid, or like you're really that dumb, or like oh yeah, I can see how it's just for like entertainment purposes. There's no way you're that silly or don't know how to do things. Oh, you have a chance to explode? We'll do this one. Protagonist. I can't even attack, so no point ordering that.
They're here.
Come on, spin faster! Throw things faster. Oh my god! Spin faster! Oh, I don't want any of this stuff. I'll take you. I'll take you. 5% chance. We'll take that. Alright, we're done. I have no money left.
The darkness unfolds.
Spin! Spin like a Beyblade! Kill it. I need to kill 4 more things. Come on, kill everything.
Victory.
Yay. Alright, do I get Billy now? I have Billy! 10% crit rate, 25% crit correction. Fires blow unable to split. Companions do not attack. When Billy crits, each companion gets 50% chance of firing a bullet. So my companions can't do anything? I have to do all the work? I'll come back. I'll come back another time to play as Billy. Alright.
Leaving already? Wish I could get out of here early.
That's me every day. I just want to leave as soon as I clock in. I'm like, you know, I'm done. Kinda don't feel like staying here anymore. I am over this. Which is what I'm gonna be feeling like tomorrow. I'm like, no, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. Alright, let's continue on Vampire Boy story. Vampires and werewolves. We're gonna wait. Investigate Exaltist. Find Studio and get more info first. Let's go see Pub Sect. Oh wait, what am I doing? I could just do this. Jian, we're here.
I'll have to work overtime to finish this mission report. You're here.
I am. That's you. What can I do for you? I wanted to ask about the Bringer. You saw the news, I'm sure. Commissioner closed the case citing personal misconduct. I really find it strange and want to investigate further, but there's been a lot of obstacles. It's as if there's a hidden force that doesn't want me to get involved in this matter any further. Vampire and werewolves? Is this Twilight? No, it's much better than Twilight. Yes, but it could also be my sensitive position. As far as I know, after the case was closed, the items left behind by Inspector Bringer were all sent to Hollow Special Operations for processing. However, these items have already been screened within the Bureau and there's nothing suspicious about them. If you're still worried, you can also go there later and ask. Also, my colleagues at PubSec, most of us have worked with Inspector Bringer to some extent, so they might know something. I'd love to investigate you, but I've been busy lately. There's an organ trafficking case recently and some other odd missing persons case as well. Are they tied together? Let me know if you have any questions. Organs being harvested. With this, it's all guys. No girl involved. Hello, how can I help you? Did you know Bringer? You mean Inspector Bringer? Oh, no, he's not Inspector anymore. I'm not very familiar with him, but I did help organize the things he left behind. Looking at it now, I guess they could be considered his estate. Anything special? Special? No, just very ordinary things. However, I heard from other colleagues that Bringer had a notebook he never parted with, but I couldn't find this notebook in his belongings. It's probably lost somewhere. Anyway, everything's been sent to Hollow Special Operation Section 6. Maybe because the higher-ups suspect there's a mole in Pub Sec? I'm sure the police force has a mole. Security boo! I love the bang boos. Oh, citizen, is there anything I can help you with? Did you know Bringer? Mr. Bringer, I know. Once caught him in the bathroom secretly recording his to-do list for the next day with a tape recorder. Probably worried that he would forget otherwise. Is human memory really that short? Or was it just Mr. Bringer? Or if there had been others in the bathroom at the time, Mr. Bringer probably wouldn't have done that. It's because I'm a Bangu that I happen to witness something like this. That doesn't help me, but okay. Is there a problem, citizen? Did you know Bringer? About Bringer? Wait, you're not a reporter, are you? I'm just a curious citizen. Oh, good. Bosses told us not to talk about Bringer. Probably worried about reporters being careless with what they write. I really don't know why he turned out this way. He must be a good person. Many years ago, after he came out of a hollow, his entire personality shifted. That was because he was injured in the hollow or witnessed something terrible. But that operation was very successful. He rescued many citizens from the hollow and emerged completely unscathed. That's strange. Any other info? I remember now, it seems like Bringer's bad memory issue for a long time, always forgetting stuff. Back then, we suggested he keep a diary or something, but I'm not sure if he ever listened to us. I don't know anything more about that. So he's a notebook I gotta find? After you inquire around, you gather a lot of info about Bringer. You share this with Julian and agree to meet at Hollow Special Ops. So I need to check the item left behind him. I'll head to HSO.
Today's training.
Miyabi! You're here! Gianna's already told me about the current situation. You already found all of Bringer's belongings. Nothing unusual so far. There's a notebook, right? Notebook? I don't recall seeing one, but there are a few tape recorders. Our colleagues have listened to these tapes. They're just routine meeting minutes and sim recordings. Nothing out of the ordinary. After carefully inspecting the tapes, you find one that's different from the rest. It seems heavy. Do you need to play these tapes again? There shouldn't be any need for that. These recordings have already been reviewed by both Hollow Special Ops and Pub Sec, so there shouldn't be any issue. I mean, it's a little chunkier than the others. Indeed, the weight of this tape differs from the others. Let's take a closer look. Oh, you're both here! After carefully examining the special tape recording, you discover there seems to be an encrypted message. I see. This must be the reason for its weight. How can we decrypt it? I can try. I'm pretty smart with that. I'll leave it to you. Oh, this is pretty easy. Stato! If this is all it takes to decrypt things, this is pretty easy. And perfect! Haha! You did it! As expected. Well, yeah, what else did you expect? I don't do anything half-assed. Looks like there's new content that can be played on tape now. That's That's interesting. I didn't know secret information could be hidden this way. What secret? Sokaku wants to know. Jian, are you nervous? I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this. After all, he put so much effort into hiding it. There might really be an answer hidden inside. Let's listen to it now. You're right. No matter what, I have to face the truth.
Alright, let's get started.
Cassette that Bringer left behind starts playing.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words. I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me. Luckily, I managed to defeat the ethereals, but the wounds and corruption I sustained in doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here, and if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. It's normal. I just have a few regrets. Oh, what's that over there?
You hear a long, raspy, and creepy noise.
I've seen a miracle. Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows, we'll never be able to grasp true power. Only by embracing everything. It's the only way. Only by embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this.
Room is left in complete silence as the cassette finished playing. Gion's particularly looking crestfallen. Are you okay?
Are you okay, Julian? Don't be so down.
Thanks. I'm okay. It's just... even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel a little... well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
What did Bringer see during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle.
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption. Plus, I remember him rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the Hollow together with them.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
It's possible that both are true. Like if Bringer actually met a real god that completely healed his body and helped him save the others.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point.
But it still exceeds the limits of what we know.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
Never expect the investigation to lead to this, but what exactly are the Exaltists plotting? Regardless, time to head back to the video store and rest for a bit. I'll think about the next step. Okay. Oh, it's you!
I've been waiting for you for quite some time.
The girl with the engines under her skirt?
We meet again, Master Proxy.
Hello?
I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators. About some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
You know about that?
So you know about that? I only just found out myself.
Yeah, this is kind of
Because I've been watching you this entire time.
Oh.
I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need to find Bringer's belongings.
What belongings? They're all taken to this
Bringer's
sec?
belongings. Did he even leave anything behind?
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
I mean, what do you mean by they?
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history.
You used to be one?
But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
I mean, still not sure.
I'm still not sure.
What's not to be sure about? We both share the same goal, and I won't harm you.
You could
By
say
the
that,
way,
but doesn't mean you
might
won't
I
do it.
ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
I'm a proxy. I mean, I don't physically go in yet.
Well,
One day.
you know, I'm a proxy after all.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me. I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the hollows.
What?
Hang on. What did you just say? Your
I don't
darling
remember
Lord
being called
Phaethon?
someone's darling.
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridil. Lord Phaethon.
Ah.
Don't tell me you don't like him.
Oh, okay, she doesn't know. Actually, I am. Should I tell her? It's not I don't like him.
It's not that I don't like him. It's just, it's a little complicated.
Well, if it's not that you don't like him, then that means you do like him, right? And I know exactly how you feel. My love for Lord Phaethon is really complicated too. Great, you're a fan of Lord Phaethon too. But that makes sense. All of New Eridil ought to be fans of Lord Phaethon.
Is it too, I mean, I like myself, yes, but, I'm not a fan. I am a fan of myself, but not that kind of fan.
How should I put this? I'm not really a fan of Phaethon.
I get it. You're ashamed. Because you love him so much. I went through a phase like that once. But it's okay to be brave
He's,
and admit your
really
love.
pushing it.
Relax. I'm with you as you make your journey, fellow fan.
After inexplicably joining Vivian's Information fan club, you listen to her go on about her love of Lord Phaethon for nearly an hour.
Oh my. Once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself. Look at the time. I suppose that's all for today then. I'll be in touch
I mean,
with
Lord
more
Phaethon
news.
is a two-part kind of thing. I was so caught up chatting with the fellow fan that I almost forgot why I'm here. I found out where the remainder of Bringer's belongings ended up. They should be hidden in a hall in the outer ring. I'll need to make some preparations. Let me meet up with Blazewood later. Don't worry, I'll protect you, Proxy. I won't let you get her. How'd you know we're proxies? Because I gathered information from my intelligence network, of course. I mean, Hugo? I may look this way, but I've got a pretty impressive job and I know many secrets. What's the deal with you and the Exaltist? I must foil the Exaltist schemes, whatever they're planning. I'll stop them. This time, I absolutely cannot... Look, just think of it as my personal beef with the Exaltist. Whatever the case, we're on the same side here. It's getting late. I need to get back and make preparation. See you in Blazewood! She leaves in a hurry. She seems rather reluctant to discuss her relationship with the Exaltist in detail. Wise, are you sure you want to head straight into the Hollow? Or should we just use the old trick and connect to Eos instead? That would be safer. If we connect to Eos, Vivian might recognize us. After all, she's our fan. Don't worry, I have you with me. If you say so, Wise. Alright, but if anything happens, you have to stay safe. Even though we can stay in touch at any time, I'll still worry. I will get myself out if anything happens. Good. If anything goes wrong, I'll get backup for you right away. Alright, let's take a break for now. Wait for Vivian to contact us. There's some time a message from her arrives. Let's go to Blazewood. That was fast. I also didn't realize I had a fan base. Oh, there's no hidden coins, right? Nothing shiny? A bamboo? Hello there! Have you seen any tumbleweeds around here? I haven't. Guess it can't be helped. All tumbleweeds near this place have already been taken away. Back then, when there was this rumor that if you roll in a tumbleweed through the dunes, you find the bamboo paradise. No one has confirmed it, but every bamboo here gives a whirl whenever they spot a tumbleweed. As for me, I do it mostly for fun. Being all wrapped up in tumbleweeds and rolling around is a blast. But this can spook drivers. I've been picked up and shaken along the tumbleweeds several times. Seems like they only realized what happened when I fell out. A bag rabbit? It's called a bamboo! They're little bunnies that are like, they can help you in battle. This is the only version of a bunny I like. Sorry, Babby, and thank you for your patience. Do you want to see my collection of bamboos that I'm trying to get?
All evil.
Hold on, how do I show what bamboos I have? Also, hi Pepper. So each bamboo, they can help you in combat. They each have their own specialty. This is the new model. These are the other bamboos or bunnies around. Although all of them don't look like bunnies. You hoard bag rabbits? No, I don't hoard them. They come to me. And I have many other bunnies and other things around. There is one that I really want though. Here, hold on. There is one bunny I can't wait to come out because it really speaks to me. Hold on. Where is the remodeling shop? I must show you all the bunnies that I have, but haven't upgraded because some of them are too expensive.
Afternoon! Let's get your little companion some new parts.
There's this one. And this one. This guy. Avocado Boo. He heals. Penguin Ice. He shoots a bullet. I think he rides a bike into people. He's more of a sumo wrestler. He rides a horse. He's a butler. It's a hog bunny. It's a cop. I think he's for fortune, but some other stuff too.
Try him out on EOS one by one.
I think this one's more sumo. Then there's cardboard version. Then paper bag version. Crybaby. And then this one has a dart in his face. But I think you can see his face. You have to turn him somehow. And then these are the ones I haven't gotten yet.
I got plenty of new ideas.
I'm trying to get this one, but I also want this one when he comes out. I think his ult is when he gets super angry, he like breaks his keyboard and like throws his computer at the enemy.
Come back next time.
That I'm looking forward to whenever like overworked Boo gets here. But yes, bunnies fight. They fight in this game and I love it. Oh, it's you guys.
Proxy, you're here too.
You're still in your old
I
outfit.
didn't expect to run into you here.
What are you two doing here?
What are
Also,
you two
how was
doing
your
here?
Sunday?
And what's with the new outfit, Ambi?
I'm here to investigate that incident.
You recall the incident you experienced with Ambi and Chur. The relevant details have been recorded on its tapes and logged in the video archives. Give you time, you should refresh your memory with them.
I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity. So, to gain her trust, I decided to meet her dressed like this. Now that everything is completely finished, this uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular. For me, it's just another outfit now.
Celebrate my brother and dad's birthday? Oh, happy birthday to them! I watched Lilo and Stitch, the 3D live action. How was it? Some people were saying it's bad, some people were like it's not so bad. But in your opinion, was it better just as a Disney movie, not switched to live action?
We all have to move on someday.
I think I'm more concerned about the CGI for the aliens.
I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught. And who's this young lady?
She is Vivian. She's my friend. It was okay, mostly a beat for beat of the old movie. Oh, so they didn't really add anything new?
This is my friend, Vivian. We're here investigating a few things ourselves.
Ambi, one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
You know us?
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
I didn't tell her
You two
anything.
are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridu.
I see. Seems you're handling your work well.
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow. Unless you have any further questions, we'll be taking our leave now.
So prim and proper.
You're going into a hollow? Proxy, you plan on going in like that?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to go with as.
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the hollows.
You shoot a wink at Ambi and Trigger, who both knows your signal, and don't ask any more questions. At that moment, a rather familiar-looking lady appears.
Huh. Aren't you that lady from before at the auction?
Hello. I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
Sienna? Eh?
Vivian, are you alright? You look depressed.
She was crying. Are you alright? Why did you cry?
What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling all right?
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there. So then, what are you doing here?
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
That's me. Ambi from Silver Squad, I presume? Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Ambi here. So if you'll excuse me.
Why was she crying when she was talking to you, though? She steps to the side to obviously discuss something. Meanwhile, you look at Vivian with some concern. You're not looking so good.
You aren't looking so good. What's the matter?
I can tell you later, but not right now.
Okay, that's all the information I got for you. In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it.
Are you trying to get Bringer's
Seeing
notebook
as we
too?
were just about to go in ourselves, why not join us?
It's fine by me. But didn't you say you were investigating something?
It's fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
I guess there's no rush. Or do we have to kill Sienna in there? Is this what this is leading up to?
Yeah, there really is no rush. Sure, let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people and we'll find your missing item more quickly.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, old Demir. Let's... Loverboo, thank you! We're buddies! I was gonna say, like, we've never really entered from the first floor. This is different. Why just suddenly decide to help Sienna? Proxy, do you believe in fate? I believe what you said before about the chosen one. Not really. I see. That just sounds like something you would say. Proxy, I actually... No, it's nothing. Let's hurry and head to the Hollow. In we go! I feel like I should also pick my team, unless it's already preset for me. Oh!
What is it that you all plan to do here?
We are here to look for something too. Something extremely important. New Eridu's future may well depend on it.
Recalibrating.
technically let Vivian do all the work. She can't really die.
Move behind me.
Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating?
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore.
No chest?
What I'm investigating has something to do with it.
Ooh, robot.
Quick shot. Ether vision activate. This bullet will reach its mark.
Down strategy.
The target's weary.
I'm on it. Result.
Let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
We were just up here, weren't we? Yeah, just up here. We like went in a complete circle. What the hell?
This is the place.
So, what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Sure, I'll start looking.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and accompany the others. I'm sure it'll be faster that way.
That's suspicious.
And
You
sorry
want us
for
on
wasting your time like this. I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
Do you remember the legendary artist mentioned by the host during the previous auction? Unrecognized during his lifetime, his work were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Sounds like quite the story, right? In reality, those art collections are to blame for his death. Those pompous big shots discovered his talent and even wanted him to craft forgeries for famous works. Someone as proud as him could never agree to such a thing. Not only did he refuse, he also wanted to expose their schemes. And some days later, he suddenly took his own life. I knew him. He'd never do something like that. Those big shots silenced him. How do you know all of this? Because that legendary artist was my husband, Mira's father. Oh, my condolences. Thank you, but I may not need it anymore. So who exactly are those big shots you're talking about? Given the circumstance, it's fine to tell you. It's the Ravenlock family. The matter I just discussed with Onby is also related to them. The collectibles you asked me to bid on earlier, I should probably return it to you. Don't worry about it. But isn't it your husband's final work? It's fine. Our bond doesn't rely on any keepsake, and I don't need those to remember him. It's much better off in your hands than someone like Hartman's. Roxy, can I speak to Miss Sienna alone for a moment? Okay. They step aside and discuss something in private. Alright. Regarding the matter of finding the ring, I entrust it to you. It's my wedding ring. I'll be extremely, extremely grateful to you. Alright, I guess we're gonna go looking around here. Leaving her by herself? With no guard? Suspicious item. Find some food in the hall for some unknown reason. Clearly there's no sign of the ring Sienna is looking for among these items. Roxy, if you're hungry, I brought some food with me. Do I really look like I want to eat those leftovers? You actually do. Just a little bit.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
And a capybara. Alright, let's see what's happening upstairs.
Neither do I.
That's such a late response. Why is it always like this? Such a delayed answer. I do want this though. Thanks for the free stuff. There's more free food around here, but not touching that. There's another capybara. It's a plush toy. After squeezing and kneading it thoroughly, you realize it doesn't have what you're looking for. No one will hide a ring inside a stuffing of a plush toy, right? Don't worry, there's nothing inside. Never gone through it.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
Why would a toy need to be emotionally stable? They're not alive.
It's pretty cute.
There was a cargo box around here somewhere, right? There it is. Thank you. Alright, where is this other one? Oh, the bench. Another box? It's a lunchbox. After bracing yourself, you crack it open and peek inside. Whether lucky or unlucky, the box is empty. No one put a ring in the lunchbox. It would spoil the taste. Is that the main concern?
It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
Alright, what about here? Find some scattered oil barrels. If you're carefully searching, you find nothing resembling the ring inside them. Does Sienna actually want to find the so-called ring? What do you mean? She said she's looking for the wedding ring, but she also says she doesn't need any objects to remember her husband. We've been searching for a long time and found nothing at all. Maybe the ring never existed in the first place. It's just an excuse. Let's go back. It's a setup.
What's wrong, Davide? You seem worried for a while now.
I'm worried about Sienna. The location should still be safe.
Too much is happening. I can't tell what's happening.
Could the ring be in that gas tank?
Why would it be in a gas tank?
Good thing this gas tank is empty.
Eh. By the time you return, you discover Sienna with her eyes closed peacefully.
Her vital signs are gone.
What happened?
I guess this was her final scam.
Shortly before.
There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan.
What about your
I'm
kid?
very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance. Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter.
Oh, so we're scamming
It's only
the
what the
insurance
Ravenlocks owe
company.
me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will.
That's a very bold move, lady.
I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life. If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away, and turns to dust,
My love for you will always be there. Thank you. You're a good kid.
How do you know I'll actually do this? This is a lot of work. After saying the Zivian falls silent for a moment.
She was betting that we'd help her.
So, you were aware of this the whole time?
Yes. Because I saw it.
Vivian falls silent for a moment, as if recalling the memory of the back of when she shed tears in front of Sienna. Are you clairvoyant
you might
or
not
what?
believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl. But the things I see are always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth!
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
I just wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry.
After recounting the stories of her past, Vivian stays silent for a long time, as if struggling to break free from the shackles of the dark memory.
Every time. Every time it's the same. In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things, or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
I mean, it's not your fault, but also you could start charging people for this and be like, you want to see what your doom is? It's only worth 2,000 dennies.
Vivian, it's not your fault.
You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
So, Miss Vivian, do you always cry when you have a prophecy? Yes. Every time a prophecy appears, I can't help but shed tears. I used to wonder if I could just hold back my tears, then maybe these bad things wouldn't happen. I just can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. You're being too hard on yourself. Vivian falls silent for a moment, seemingly unwilling to continue the topic. Sienna said that the compensation for the Ravenlock family's hollow corruption insurance is enough to sell her dog Mira for life. It's hard to imagine the notorious stingy Hartman engaging in some money-losing business. Maybe Tops demands it? Yeah, I think so too. Actually, there have been rumors that the Ravenlock family had a falling out of favors with Tops for a while now. That's why they're becoming so desperate, afraid of being abandoned by the mighty Tops. Sienna's actually a skillful, intelligent broker. She retired from the business a while ago. You see, no wonder she was able to get classified information. She said she tried many ways, but everything was useless against the untouchable Ravenlock family. She still couldn't avenge her lover. But I believe everything she said was meaningful. Same goes for you, Miss Vivian. Everyone, seems there are ethereals nearby. It's not safe to linger. Let's keep moving forward. What am I gonna do with her dead body?
Proxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
Oh look, this appeared out of
That's
nowhere.
Quite the sudden question.
Oh no, I reflected it.
I think that it can.
In my memory, this has happened countless times already.
Mind the blind spot.
I only see these misfortunes. Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness?
In position.
Proxy, if fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
But yeah, am I just gonna leave her dead body on the side of the road or what? What do I... Am I gonna remember when I come back? Doesn't this place like change all the time or something?
Target locked. Outbound. Show no mercy. Quick shot. I'm on it. Time to pin them down.
I forget which is more problematic, this one or the other robot.
Wait over. You're in my sight.
Loyalty. I think it's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Oh.
Thank you.
She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything else goes well for you.
Trigger non-Belize.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
I can wait. We'll talk when you feel
I'm
better.
curious about your story, Vivian, but we can talk more once you feel ready. Don't worry, I'm very patient.
You're the first person to ever say that to me. I'd be happy to share my story with you. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind. Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. Of course, there are also some non-fatal mutilations.
Non-fatal mutilation?
But every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
I mean, why would I be offended? But also, girl, capitalize on this ability. Although people be like, oh my god, no, my life is gonna end, it's your fault. I'd be like, nope. I already saw it happening, can't change it. You paid for the services, which also comes in the terms and condition. You cannot sue me, you cannot attack me for the terrible future you've got going on. That's a you problem.
Why would I be
Capitalize
offended?
on this, girl.
That's just
Make
who
more
you are,
money.
Vivian. Besides, we're friends.
I've always considered this ability as a curse.
I think it's a gift. It's a crappy gift, but it's a gift nonetheless.
It's not a curse. Actually, I think you've been given a gift.
Thank you. Really. Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look.
I'm confused why it's here in this
Previous
particular
clues,
place.
what Bringer left behind is hidden inside a vending machine.
Why a vending machine? Before we do that, though, I do want to collect on the rest of these. There's usually 4. This is 3, I think. Oh, there it is. Hello. You're mine. Alright, anything else? Nope. Alright, let's pop open that vending machine. But yeah, I'm curious why it's here in a vending machine, not a safety deposit box or something. Bringer's belongings are probably stashed away in here. Why a vending machine? That's the intelligence I got. Maybe Bringer thought this was a good spot? Anyway, let's look around first. You search it up and down, but there's nothing.
Looks like it isn't in here.
Is it in a cooler?
Let's try this vending machine. It might be the one we're looking for.
I knew it. There must be other vending machines nearby. This should be the one. Bringer's belongings. What could they be? You search it thoroughly, but still nothing.
Strange. There's nothing in here. This vending machine looks a little suspicious too.
I'm still confused why a vending machine of all things.
I have a feeling it might be inside this one.
Chewy coffee. Chewy coffee? Like bubblegum? I have a feeling. Bringer's belongings are definitely inside this vending machine in front of us. Is this your prophecy? No, never predict anything good. Hey, let's search it through thoroughly. You search it and still nothing. Just when you're about to give up, you kick it by accident. Where a drink would normally roll out, a worn out notebook appears instead. Wow, Mr. Proxy. So this is how it's done. You're leagues ahead of professional intelligence brokers. Alright, what's in it? Eh? Hugo. Why is he here? Bringer's notebook. Old and worn looking. Seems to have a lot of locations of interesting marked down. Can I look inside or what? I'd like to see a man's journal.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind. But I don't know what these markings on it mean.
You and Vivian flip through Bringer's notebook together, ignoring the surrounding danger for some time, till the shriek of Nethera suddenly rings out nearby. However, a moment later, a strange and familiar figure materialized to block Nethera, disposing it with ease. It's our vampire friend.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while.
Hello.
Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
I would have protected the Proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
Are you two related? You have like the same eyeballs. You two know each other?
Hang on. Did you say companion? So you two know each other?
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before.
Is this your Oni-san?
I'm actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
So you were bidding on the collection so you could get backstage?
So the whole time you were only bidding on the collections so you could get backstage and tamper with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives
That's
here.
what they all say.
As you've
I
probably
don't believe
heard,
any of you.
Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
Can the teenage Phantom Thieves come into and have like a Phantom Thief throwdown? But Lycon said
that you're very dangerous, and we should
yeah,
be careful.
your ex-coworker, boyfriend, roommate.
Then I imagine he's also told you about some of our past. And I'm sure you know that in a complex situation like ours, you shouldn't listen to either side over the other. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies like yourself.
We need your abilities.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate.
Okay.
We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's
Not
all
to interrupt
just
your speech,
so
but we are in a hollow. I'm not equipped to handle this
Somebody
very
has
well.
to do something
Please pick
to
up the
tilt
pace.
the balance of the scales. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more. If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a
So
form
you guys
of
are
justice.
the modern day Robin Hoods in purple? I guess. I mean, eat the rich is what my saying
All
was.
right, that makes sense.
Eat the rich.
I can agree with that.
Serve to the poor.
Thank you. I knew if anyone, you'd understand. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do.
He's having beef with him.
And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
I still need to think on it. This is another world-saving ending. Big job for me again.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you?
Your ex-boyfriend?
He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right? Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
But Miyabi! Miyabi's my best character.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy.
Yeah, Miyabi's like my best
this
unit,
is
though.
for you.
A fancy collectible added to the workbench. Gift from Vivian. Looks like an expensive, exquisite piece of art, but it seems hollow inside. Might that mess with its value? Is it like one of those picture lockets where I have to like open it and there's like a photo of someone or something in there?
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
After you leave, Hugo and the others return to the video store. I'm playing as Hugo? Since we're already at the video store, should we ask Master Proxy to recommend some films? My apologies, everyone, but I need to take my leave and go take care of my art gallery now. You actually own an art gallery? I also need a convenient social identity for various reasons. The title of gallery owner works quite well. Alright, I'll stay with Master Proxy for a bit longer. But Hugo, you've been oddly busy lately. You're not hiding something from me, are you? Well, shortly before. It's the same lady. Now's not the time for this? Aww. Let's go try and get a scratch-off ticket. And who are you? Casey? Well, a visit on our dear collector, Mr. Hugo. Long time no see. I assume you finished the task I asked you to do, yes? Done as promised. I already found a buyer for the goods you gave me. No shortage of big names among them. Of course, I also recommended your gallery to them as instructed and spread the word about it in circle. But getting rid of all this exquisite stuff so suddenly. You're not in trouble, are you? If you have funding issues, I'm also your guy. I've got a friend who can offer you loan services. Thank you for your concern, but my cash flow is very healthy. I have more than just you as my middleman. In a sense, I'm just looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. I see. Those rare pieces in your collection definitely caught a few eye. I'm sure they're all looking forward to collaborating with you. Thank you for the kind words. Alright, it's getting late. I should off now. See you next time. Now, time to find that guy. I remember him mentioning that he would dress up in something more presentable this time. Is it Lycon? I'm always gonna guess, is it the wolf boy? I can't imagine him outside of his like usual butler attire. Oh. Idle man? You are? When the musician's third string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me, in which hand hides the coin for the underworld ferryman. Are you okay? The clinic's that way. What a shame. Such a handsome fellow, but... Sorry. My mistake. A well-dressed informant? This one? The left hand holds death. The right hand holds deception. But the raven has already flown away with the answer. Ugh, I can't get over the embarrassment every time I say this. That's quite poetic, isn't it? The meeting with Hartman has been scheduled. He'll be waiting for you in the same private suite. Or should I say waiting for Hugo, the renowned collector and gallery owner. Thanks. I knew I could count on you. Still, I have to ask. You're not making to look Raven like your enemy, are you? And if I say I am, not like I can stop you anyway. You already caused the scene at the auction. That robes of hero stunts. Can't believe you came up with that. Hartman's been on the move lately. That organ trafficking case? Ah, the one from Julian. And before it's linked to him too. I also heard that they're dropping big money on some kind of drug research. Ravenlock has always been a bunch of cold-hearted bastards doing all kinds of messed up things that make your blood boil and sweep everything under the rug with money and power, leaving the victim with no justice. But Hartman? He's the worst of the bunch. Ever since they personally took out the previous heir and clawed his way to the throne. I know. Relax. I don't plan on clashing with him head-on. You better not. I don't want to witness Mockingbird's folly of trying to crack a stone with an egg. I prefer to see it more of a gambit. I can never win an argument against you anyway. Don't forget, Ravenlock family's in bed with those Exaltus lunatics. Who knows what awful schemes they're cooking up lately. In any case, as your old friend, I sincerely wish you all the best. Thank you. By the way, how is Lycon doing lately? I haven't seen him in a while. What? I know you two split up, but it's been years. You still not over it? Don't know, don't care, says the ex. If there's nothing else, I'll get going now. Alright, fine. Good luck. The student nearby seems to be having an intense discussion. You can hear a familiar name. So that Mockingbird Phantom Thieves Syndicate only looks flashy, but hasn't actually accomplished anything, right? Tops remains unshaken, and those big families are just a step away from getting total control. It's possible that even the Mirror can't keep them in check. But doesn't the Mirror exist on Mockingbird to serve as some kind of warning? Every time they release a crime warning letter, fear erupts among the evildoers. Really? But what can they actually change? In the end, it's probably just a game. To the big shots, Mockingbird's like a fly. Annoying, but not deadly, so they just let it be. So what do you think should happen? If you ask me, you have to dismantle everything from within if you truly want change. That power and influence, it's all futile. First step should be accumulating resources by any means necessary, and if possible, joining tops. After all, to establish a new order, the old must be demolished, just like how creation requires destruction. That sounds exactly like something an evil villain would say. No, but it's true. If you've got like a crappy government or, person in power, you can't do anything from the outside. You gotta worm in from the inside and eat it alive, so that way nothing from the old is left behind. And only the new, quote-unquote new, is there to take over. If it's really possible to join tops, many would probably defect immediately. True. Who would turn down money? It's almost time for the meeting with Hartman. Time to go. Oh, we're still in weird foggy sepia? Okay. Tops building is inside this mall, I think, right? Yep. Your invitation's been confirmed. Esteemed guest, would you like to enter the private suite now? Ah, it's you men. Hello. Arrogant man. You're the one who has business with Mr. Hartman? Correct. Mr. Hartman's time is extremely valuable, and he has graced you with this meeting amid his busy schedule. I sincerely hope you bring something substantial to the family. Worry not. I stand here precisely because I have enough leverage. Huh. You better.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
Why are you telling him this?
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
For some reason, all I can think of is this is Asterion talking. He has like a similar voice cadence, and I'm like, Asterion? Is that you? Sounds way too close to you.
Then you've certainly come to the right place.
Or maybe
My
it's the
family
cadence.
is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
I don't know, I don't trust
Mr.
him.
Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows.
It's in my shop, I swear to God, if it's in the video
You don't
store.
want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a
Wait, but
deal.
does he know where to find him? Like, we didn't tell him our address or anything.
I appreciate your trust.
But he did say an art gallery, so all he has to do
Why
is
don't
like,
we
do
celebrate
you know
our new
this
partnership
curator?
with a
And bam.
toast?
Don't drink. Hartman calls over for a waiter and pours out 2 glasses of expensive-looking deep crimson liquid. He lifts the glass and nods to Hugo before draining in one gulp. Hugo flashes a grin smile and follows suit.
Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
Did he spike it or drug it? Anything?
As an outsider, it's a real
Did he put a
honor.
tracker in it or what?
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
All right.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him!
Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Ah, the bloodline
Hugo,
talk.
Did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
Did you really?
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled. He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done.
Eh?
My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought.
Oh no!
Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
Ooh, a messed up family.
Before this, I was #1.
That was before. Who cares?
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this
I'm just
family.
saying, like, oh no, they're all getting
You're
punished.
still
And me,
a
I'm like,
loser,
go get
even
punished.
if it's
No one
by
gives
the
a shit, child.
smallest margin.
You were #1 last
And there's
time.
no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
Is that why half your eyes are red and the other half is blue because you're not pure-blooded? On the other side, after he leaves. Proxy, you look like you have something to say. About the Chosen One. Well, truth is, we've always wanted to have the chance to work with you. Hugo said you're the best Proxy he's ever met. Chosen Proxy. In other words, Chosen One. Fine, I'll believe you. By the way, are you free now? If you're not busy, do you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anywhere is fine. We went to Lumina Square. Was this a date?
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy.
Oh, it's a dog! Can I pet the doggo?
Today was quite eventful.
Oh, I don't get to pet the doggo.
If I were to head back now, I probably wouldn't be able to fall asleep. You're a child that only brings misfortune. People have been saying that about me for a long time. I used to feel hurt and resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way. Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift.
You're welcome? I don't know what to say. You're welcome?
I'm so glad to have met you.
I guess likewise? I don't know enough about you to say
you're
that.
Also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet.
Ah, right. Yes. Fan club. I forgot I had a #1 fan.
know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame. Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self.
Glad I had that effect on you.
Perhaps people really do possess an aura. And ours just so happen to be
I have no
extremely
aura.
compatible.
I don't think I have anything like that. I just blend into the background. I'm just here.
By the way, you asked me before about Hugo.
You guys aren't related?
I don't
You guys
really
have
know
the same
much
eyes.
about him.
Or half his eyes.
He
is the
rarely
same.
ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly.
I don't know why, but hearing these characters speak any language just sound weird. Maybe it's the VA they picked. Like, I haven't switched to Japanese yet because, like, none of these VAs have been replaced yet. Like, they have with, like, Genshin and Honkai. And I'm like, please don't replace these people because I can only do so much of changing from English to Japanese. It's probably gonna sound weird in, like, Chinese or Japanese or Korean too.
I digress.
Or maybe it'll sound better in Japanese.
He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
What did the wolf boyfriend betray him as? What's your take on Hugo?
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother.
I have to assume you're both related.
I've
You have the
always
same
felt
eyes.
as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
After chatting, you say goodnight to Vivian. It's getting late. Let's head back to the video store and get some sleep. Be back. We didn't really get to sleep because we're continuing on. You're a bit late today. We had a chat. I see. Well, it's getting late. We should call it a day, Wise. Once any of us get in touch, we'll have to do a lot to investigate. Wise? Vivian contacted us. She said you'll be investigating the hall tomorrow. Beside her, Hugo and Lycon, Anbi, who we recommended before, will also be joining this operation. She'll explain in detail when she comes to pick you up at the video store tomorrow. But are you still planning to head straight into the hall like you did the last few times? I'm used to it. Alright. So my friends around this time, you should be in good hands. I'll wait for you at home then. No matter what happens. Remember, safety first. Let's get some rest. Why do they change VAs? I think there was like the issue with the SAG-AFTRA situation. Next one, like in the beginning, I thought, and everyone else thought, like the SAG-AFTRA strike was because like all the English voice actors were worried that their voice is gonna be used like by AI, like without their consent or something, so that would be like a loss of work for them. But then, like, as it like progresses on, like, I think like SAG-AFTRA was just not really about fighting against AI. It was like something with like people not joining me. I don't know. I have to look into it, but it wasn't really about AI. So then, the company that was like doing Genshin and Honkai, or anyone who was like using actors from SAG-AFTRA, they were like, well, I mean, we're just gonna replace you guys because we're not dealing with this bullshit with SAG-AFTRA, you know? Like, if you guys don't want to work with us or they won't work with, you know, around whatever they're supposedly fighting against, then we're just gonna replace you guys. And they've replaced almost the entire roster of like voice actors. Actually, because there's like a constant like incremental like update on SAG-AFTRA, let me see if I can actually see what's going on. Let's see what it was, because originally we all thought AI, but it's not really that. It's like all over the place. What is the most recent one? All I know is recently the voice actor that does Paimon, the floating fairy, she's like, I'm not gonna come back to work if none of these guys are in the union. So like people were like, oh thank fucking god, this game is now playable again. And I was like, so wait, they won't let any of their voice actors work if they don't join the union? Like you have to pay into SAG-AFTRA in order to like be part of their like guild or something, or union or whatever. But then like they could also be like, we could deny you work as well, or like, you know, you get blacklisted from being like recommended to like, you know, certain gaming companies or like voiceover work, is what I've heard. I don't know if that's actually true. I have to go over and look at this, but yeah. Like it's America just has weird laws against like voice acting, where like in foreign countries like in Japan and I think maybe in the UK, like they're guaranteed work and they don't have to worry about their voices being misappropriated for like AI usage, you know, without the voice actor's consent or something like that. Good morning, Proxy. Long story short, we analyzed the location marked in the Bringer's notebook and found no pattern between the coordinates, but they all seem well hidden. Hugo suspects that we might find something stashed at the coordinates, but it's unclear whether it'll be pleasant or terrifying. In any case, we need to investigate. Our destination is the Ballet Twins. Let's head together. I don't want to fight the twins again. It's always a pain in the ass. I gotta say, the only thing I can think where VA's change was notable was when it was RE4 remake. Was it with Leon's voice? I was like, oh no, the OG Leon's not coming back. Or like OG Ada. Like, New Ada Wong's voice is not bad. It's a different feel to the character, but like I am so used to like, I don't know, there's something about like with Ada Wong's voice in like Resident Evil 6. I was like, oh man, it fits the character to a T. It is like a glove to the character. So none of the OG voice actors return for the remake? Yeah, I don't think they will. I know for Persona 4, like Atlas has said like, so far, the original voices that did Yosuke, Chie, and Yukiko, they're not coming back. Like, they're not reaching out to them, asking them to, you know, redo their roles. So I don't know if it's just like they wanted new voice actors to you know, let them have a chance to give them some kind of exposure, or if they're like, well, it's a remake, you know? And it's been a couple years. Their voice might have changed. They might not have like the same like tone or like vibrato or whatever the sound to it is, so they figured we might as well do a whole new cast, is what I, you know, read up on from Yuri Lowenthal, as well as the voice actors for Yukiko and Chie. Problem with Ada from RE2 remake to RE4 remake? RE2, I can kind of look past it only because she only had like a few lines, you know? She wasn't in all. I know she had that whole section with like where she meets up with Leon and then they go and save both like Ashley as well as in the city, you know, like they kind of team for a little bit, but I was like, nah, I can kind of get past it. But with Resident Evil 6, I'm like, if they ever redo 6, I'm like, oh man, there's that whole section where it's just Ada Wong and I guess Hunk, if you do like the DLC. Oh, no, not the DLC, the co-op thingy. where like Hunk can't even open. It still bothered me that Hunk can't open doors. You have to have Ada open the door, and I'm like, but he's a co-op character. He should be able to open the door. Like, what if Ada's like so far away, but like I'm close to the door and I can open and we can get on to the next scene? Like, that makes no sense. But I digress.
It appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late.
That's how I feel all the time.
This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh!
Wait till she finds out in Phaethon.
It's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
Yeah, you're totally right. The issue with the RE2 remake, Ada's voice actress was in a union. Then when RE4 remake happened, they had to get a new VA. SAG-AFTRA strike wasn't happening then, right? They ended up using the actress who played Ada in the weird Netflix RE show. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I know there was like a live action, I think. There was like a couple movies, but they were like CGI-ish or like animated, something like that. But I've never seen like live action, like, you know, Resident Evil shows or anything like that. I've read some of the comics, which is like kind of cool, but those are like side stories or like non-canon. I had never seen it, but I heard it was kind of crap, as you expect from Netflix. Some of Netflix stuff is hit or miss. I think, I don't know, I'm happy with Devil May Cry, the remake on Netflix right now, because it looks nice. A lot of gory stuff, but like, I'm just happy to see Dante get, and the person playing Dante's voice, very good. But I do have like the issue where like they keep canceling so many shows that could get a second season or something, and I'm like, what are you doing? It was a good show, why are you getting rid of it? Like, that's my gripe with them. I don't think RE4 remake Ada's voice actress is bad per se, but it's a def downgrade from RE2 remake. Is it like the emotion or the cadence or like the way she does the lines? Like, there's just with 6, I know I keep going back to it, but there's just something, yeah, basically, yeah, like I don't know how to explain it perfectly, but whatever 6's VA for Ada did, it just works so well for that character. Like, it was like meant for her, you know? Like, she got the character down to a T. And the others, like, I don't know if they're trying to mimic the same cadence or the same emotion or whatever it is, but like it's not all there. Not like how the original would do it, but also because I'm so used to like how that Ada is supposed to be, you know, like that's my benchmark. Like, if you can't reach the same benchmark, it's just not, you know, the same. Personally, I think RE6 Ada came off as sultry, I guess, which fits Ada. Yeah, like she's a boss. Like, she's here to do her shit. She's not here to fuck around, but sometimes she'll fuck around with Leon just for the hell of it, because, I mean, she probably likes him, but, you know, in this line of work, no time for, like, you know, having a booty call. Gotta get this job done and potentially decide on whether to help or spread these T-viruses or, you know, whatever viruses that these companies want. R4 remake Ada sounds really bored. She's like, well, I mean, I'm here, I'm getting paid, might as well get this shit done. It almost sounded like she was just reading her lines and not acting her lines. Like, it's like reading out of a book, right? Like when teachers used to tell you, like, hey, so-and-so, read from line whatever on page 36, kind of like that. Kind of like that idea. You just, okay, here's my line.
Lord Phaethon is the
here's
greatest
the
there will
recording.
ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later?
So,
I
girls'
have
room?
a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
I have merch? Do we really have merch? Have I not been getting royalties? I guess there's a difference between stage acting and voice acting. I think with stage acting, because you can visually see them, like, you have to put, like, your whole body has to be able to, like, emote and enunciate your lines in this character. With voice acting, like, you don't see them physically, but, like, you have to be able to, like, you know, hear them emote in a way that, like, fits both the character and scene, which is also just as hard. I know people were like, you know, when like, I guess anime was really kicking off, some friends were like, I wonder if we were ever gonna do voice acting. Like, that seems like a dope ass job. And I'm like, yeah, but I feel like that's a lot of training into it, because you're not just reading lines. You gotta like really give the emotion that they're trying to get you to do. And I'm like, I don't think we could do any of that. We could probably like kind of guess what emotion they're like trying to get us to do, but I don't think we'll be able to like emote it properly through a mic that, you know, the listener or the viewer can actually see it.
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon, doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch. Like screenshots of old internet comments.
Oh.
I print them out and turn them into postcards.
Ah, okay.
Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlist they recommend.
I had a playlist?
It all. I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
Yeah, I'm curious on what my playlist is. Yeah, please show me.
I'm really curious to see all that. Please be sure to show me.
I want to see what the old Phaethon was like.
Let's book a time and you can come by my place and see all my Lord Phaethon merch. Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long?
They're probably bickering.
Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow.
Maybe he ran to like him and they got into a lover spat. Who knows? Meanwhile, Hugo's preparing for the upcoming operation in another part of the arena. Same old routine. Shopping first. About time to stock up on chocolate anyway. Chocolate? Bangoos! Rations, bottled waters, and those chocolate coins. I'll take all of them in the bag, thank you. So the coin has been flipping around his hand has been chocolate the whole time? This moment, a familiar figure appears. Hugo. Oh, what a coincidence. I didn't expect to see you here. Evidently, I didn't expect it either. Otherwise, I would have chosen a different store. Are you preparing for the operation? Are you blind? Oh, by the way, thank you for joining us this time in lending combat prowess. If you could so refrain from revealing our secret to your dear master, that'd be perfect. The manager went over this with me. You have my word that as long as your actions do not cause harm, I will keep everything secret. How awfully kind of you. Hey, hopefully I don't fall asleep during this stream this time. I will. It's okay. I mean, if you've got like a nap time or if you're super tired, it's cool. You can be lurking and it's all good. Also, welcome! In short time, I'll be off now. Enjoy your shopping. It's like the exes are just spatting at each other. Oh hey, it's your ex you ran into the street. Emergency medication needs restocking too. Guess I'll stick to the ones I'm used to. How's your day, Will? This moment a familiar figure appear once again. You know what, Lycon? If I were in your shoes and foresaw any awkward encounter with a former partner, I choose to go away. Time is short, and it's the only pharmacy around. Besides, I don't see any need to avoid you. Ah! Look who it is!
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think?
I think it's fate.
Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
Wow, it really is like seeing two exes fight with each other. My day's been good. A rare day off for me except for cleaning my house, that is. About yours? Also good. I went out, got some stuff. I was very close to buying another stuffed animal, like a Rilakuma, like a mini one. I was this close to also walking out the store with it because there was no tag on it. I have a Rilakuma bear in my house, and I was like, oh, there's a small cute one in the store. It was like half off or something. But like there's no tag on it, there's no price tag saying it was from the store, and I was like looking around, I'm like, there's no other copy of you. Like I don't see a Sanrio bear anywhere, and I'm like, should I just take it? Did someone leave this behind and just forgot it? Can I walk out the store with it? Like I was seriously contemplating for like 10 minutes. Like how I did when I was 4 when I took out that bear from that shelf and was like, oh look, free bear, walk out store with it. I was very close to doing that today. I was like, I probably shouldn't. There's a camera above my head, and in case it does go off, I will probably get hauled off to security. Let me not. So after that agonizing 10 minutes of debating of do I take bear out of store and not ask the cashier if this is actually a product, or do I go up front and hope that they're like, oh, this isn't ours and I can take it home. But I was like, no, shouldn't risk it. I don't want to be in jail or security jail for taking a bear. And then after that, I was out just shopping with my mom and my brother because they were like, it's time for new clothes or whatever. I think there were sales going on. And then we got some groceries and I came home and then it was just the potato. I'm like, here. I plan on buying more figures, but I've been spending on other stuff and those figures are expensive. Yeah, especially with, I already bought a couple Nendos and a full-size figurine of Dangheng in his illuminated form, but that's not coming until next year. With these tariffs that you know America is doing, because it's fucking stupid. I don't know if I'll actually get them next year. Like, I'm scared. Like, if the tariff thing is still around, like the figure I bought is $300 some and 125% tariff, I'm like, oh shit. Do I still want it? Like, I do love the figure. I'm never gonna see it, you know, as a resell again, but I don't know. I have like 2 other Nendos that are like supposed to be delivered sometime the end of this year, and I'm like, they're both coming from Shanghai. How am I gonna pay for this? So they were originally like a birthday gift for me and a Christmas gift for me. I planned ahead of time, but since they haven't been charging with all these like tariffs that are in place, I'm like, do I still want them when they're like, hey, it's time to ship? Just a reminder, your country has this stupid tariff policy. You still want it because you're charged like an extra X amount of dollars. I'm struggling to buy stuff right now because I'm trying to focus on paying off student loans. Yeah, that's the hard part. They'll never forgive student loans. It's just never gonna happen.
I didn't expect you.
There's no way they'll let us off the hook for that. So I say pay off as much of your loans as you can, like in large chunks, pay to the principal, and then hopefully it'll just slowly whittle down in 2 years. Time for new clothes. My brother and sister love buying new clothes. I just am fine with wearing 3 different plain black shirts for days. I'm fine with it too. Like, it's simple. Unless like it's like on a steep discount, then I'm like, alright, let's go buy like a shit ton of clothes that I might wear once or twice in the season and then just wait till next year.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us.
I have about 9 loans to pay off. Jesus! I'm currently planning to get rid of at least 4 of them by the end of the year. Okay. Well, that's good. That's like half of them, so you're almost there. Yay! Yeah, 4 loans. No. 4 loans is a good chunk to get rid of, so you're doing pretty good by the sound of it. But yeah. Damn you, college education. It's a lie. Don't do it. Don't do college, guys. The way to go is trade school. I am in search of a carpenter one day, I know that for a fact, so please. I hope one of you guys is a carpenter, an electrician, and a plumber. I need one of you, eventually. One of the reasons I didn't want to go to college, yeah, I mean, we were all fed like the same spiel, like, oh, go to college, you'll get a good career, you know, you'll have like a higher earning pay than compared to like everyone else, and that's a fucking lie. It has to be like super specific in a specific industry, and you have to like be able to get lucky to find employment where you are. Or like if you are okay with relocating and trying your luck in another country or state, you know, it's not always a gamble. It's a gamble. It's a big fucking gamble.
I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this, without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Just get back together and make out already.
Indeed.
That'll solve all most problems.
That was a long time ago. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions.
I'm not, but I think my mom's boyfriend owns the carping business. See? They can do their own hours, they can charge their own rates, and if there's not a lot of carpenters out there, he has very low competition, so he's getting a lot of business, hopefully.
Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him.
Oh hey, Hugo's legs aren't mechanical. The hell?
By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
Made me wonder, curious to make I get a stream takeout? No, it's far enough into the stream where if they wanted to take it down, they have to literally look through 2 hours of this.
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
Also, young Lycon. Look at him, so young.
How about...
And not mechanical.
Mockingbird. It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission.
Yeah, what's up? Hello, Insan. We're here. I'm still waiting for Overwork Boo to get released. I think I'm hoping he's released in the next update. Like, I really want him.
Oh, oops. I nearly forgot.
But how is
You're
your day,
a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
Jokes on them, if they can't take it out, they only see his ads. Yes, the ads. They cover my butt sometimes. Gone too dang fast. Yeah, the weekend is over. So a lot of time just watching anime. Are you teaching the little one about the joys of the anime culture? How is your little birdie?
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol. Like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads. Striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name.
Strategic ads? Yes. Strategic ad placement that I really didn't plan on. She's not the size of a dove pigeon. Yay! She's a chunky baby. Does she know how to fly? Chickens know how to fly, right? Like a little bit?
Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair, so that's why we have to influence it however we can. And change things in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember. All right. I promise.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say.
I'm worried though, because we introduced her to the rest of the chickens and they start pecking. Oh no, they're bullying the baby. Aww.
Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying.
Speaking of anime or something similar, have you had time to watch more Ruby, Mimi? I have not, unfortunately. I've been busy with like home stuff, and then I also kind of was like too tired most of the time, and I was like, I just want to sleep. Don't bully the baby? Yeah, don't bully the baby chick. But I guess it's just because she's like an outsider. They're like, oh, new bird, attack. Like, we don't like you. You're not originally part of this group. She definitely the family favorite because she's actually got a name. Mom picked the name Taeguk? Tega? I think I'm saying it wrong, right? Is it Tega? Based, sleep is peak. Yes, sleep is peak all the time. Although sometimes I'm like, man, a lot could get done if I wasn't so tired all the time. I'm not sure what it means, but you said it right. Yay! Taeguk. Hello, Taeguk. Hopefully you won't get eaten. Don't let the bird get eaten though. Please don't. I've learned young that if my grandmother was still around, if I had like an actual farm animal in the house, it's not coming back out of the kitchen alive. It's coming back cooked.
Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
Bird? Hugo and Lycon share a rare moment of peaceful reminiscing. Meanwhile, on the proxy side, the others joining the operation finally arrive. Ah, they're here! Yeah, I think I shared this before. Like, the one time my parents brought home an eel, and I was like, oh, look! I don't know what you are, but you're a friend, right? And the next thing I know, I walk out the kitchen, come back in, friend is gone, and instead it's a chopped up version that's steamed and seasoned in soy sauce of my friend. And I'm like, oh, I guess I don't have a friend anymore. Grandma cooked it. That's still like kind of, I wouldn't say traumatized me, but I was like, that's how I learned, you know,
you're late again.
Not every animal in this house will be staying very long. They may end up on the table.
Someone was pestering me and wasting
That's
my
fucked. Yeah,
precious
my
time.
grandmother was like, "Oh, we have eel today. Okay." It was still alive. It was like swimming around in a little bucket that they brought them home in. And I was like looking down. I'm like, "Oh, I don't know what this is, but it's cool, Grandma." Choking on water is the worst. Don't choke. Don't let water get in your lungs. Pneumonia's not fun. Yeah, I would think I was 4, so I forgot the occasion. But my parents had gone out for grocery shopping, and I guess they wanted to do eel for dinner because I guess it was on sale or something. Oh, was it the choking water comment? Hold on, thank you. Thanks for the hydrate. More water. Okay. Doubling up. Alright, thank y'all. Slide me. And yeah, we used to live in like a tiny apartment. I could triplet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. But I did. Okay, thank you. Thank you guys. I'm gonna have to actually get more water to do this. Joking. Alright, what was I saying? We used to live in like the apartments in New York, so you know, we're near like the harbor and stuff, but I don't know where they got this eel. But anyway, I'm looking into the bucket, I'm like, I don't know what you are, because I didn't know what eel was. I mean, I don't know my animals too aside from dog, cat, bird, and rat in New York. And I'm like staring, I'm like, oh, this is so cool. I mean, and I was like, is this our new pet, Grandma? She's like, no, not really. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, it's not gonna be here long. And as a 4-year-old, I didn't understand what that meant. Pretty sure if I quadruple Ramie's gonna complain about water poisoning. What was it? Hydrophoresis or whatever? Or I don't know. I'll be like, no, this is too much for my kidneys to take in like 2 seconds. But yeah, it's I forgot what, I think I was watching some sort of like kid show and I heard it on the TV, so I walked out super mesmerized by the TV and like I heard something like the cleaver hitting the wooden block, or the, you know, for cutting things, but I didn't think of anything of it. I was like, oh, they're making dinner now. 20 minutes come by, I think. That's how long the show was, if I remember correctly. And I'm like sitting at the table, I'm like, oh, this looks kind of funny. It looks like my friend that I just saw 20 minutes ago in the kitchen in the bucket, because literally my grandmother just chopped into 4 bits. Like, she didn't even like de-skin it. Like, the head was still there, the body was divided into 2 parts, and then the end of the tail was there. And it was just like split open just to like get to the meat and bone. And I was like, is that my friend we were talking about? She's like, it's not your friend, okay? It was dinner, sweetheart. Just eat the eel. I was like, Grandma, no. I didn't eat him. I couldn't look at him. Like, I literally, the worst part was like the eel's face was like positioned to where I was sitting. So I'm literally staring at the eel as they're eating. And I was like crying. I was like, Grandma killed my friend. My parents were like, what are you talking about? It's dinner. Eat dinner. Like, eat the eel, you know? And then they go into their speech of like, do you know how expensive this was? And as a 4-year-old, I didn't care. I didn't understand the concept of money. All I just was like, so sad that they chopped up my friend and served them. And he's staring at me, or she. I was just like crying my eyes out. Grandma did not give a fuck. She didn't care, like, because she's like from the old country. She's like, dogs, cats, rats, any animal that, like, you know, you could cook and eat, it's not a friend, it's not a pet, it's just food. And I'm like, Grandma, you live in a different country now. But like, my dad's like, you can't change her. She's like 70 years old at this point. She doesn't like give a fuck, okay? She's just like, look, dinner's not ready, I'ma just get food ready, we'll cook it up, don't complain, kind of thing like that. My uncle's like that too. Like, I get it, they've lived this long, this is how they did shit, but I'm like, this is traumatizing, you know? I'm only 4. I don't know death. Actually, I kind of knew the concept of death at that point. I was like, I guess I'm never seeing it move again. Back in my day, we used to eat fish. We kept pets in the 1800s. There's no such thing as pets to them. It was just like, if it was potentially meat, like if you could turn that thing into meat, that's what they did. They'll just figure out how to get rid of all the bones and organs and stuff and just cook it with some sauce or like seasoning, and that was it. So yeah, I learned what death was at 4. A beginning portion of it. I didn't really learn until like my grandfather passed away, until I really solidified like, oh, This is permadeath. This is like, it's not happening. He's not rising up out of that coffin. He's dead. That's when I kind of knew when death was. Eel was like the prequel. Grandpa was like the full sequel and all that. Alright, others than familiar faces, we have our new friend joining us for the operation. Seems that Miss Ambi is in the reinforcement recommended by the manager. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Hugo. Hello. Proxy has already updated me on necessary information. Rest assured I will keep it confidential. So before entering the Hollows, let's confirm the mission objective once again. We'll be heading to one of the coordinate marks in Bringer's notebook and search the area. Based on relevant information, these coordinates may contain a secret related to the Exaltus. It could be treasures or something awful. You when I was 5-year-old old learning the difference between dying and dyeing hair. I actually didn't know about like hair dyeing until like I guess when I was a teenager. Like when like in high school when everyone was like so into like changing their hair to like either a bright red or blue or like some weird color combination, that's when I learned about hair dyeing. We'll have to explore and find out. There are no further questions. Let's begin now. I hate being in the Ballet Twins building, especially if I run into the two dancing girls. I hate that. Won't lie, I was thinking of that this year. Dyeing your hair? What were you thinking? What color?
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
So, are you familiar with this place?
More familiar than you, it seems.
Are we having a lover spat in the middle of a fight? This is not the time for it. I won't lie, I was thinking this here is nothing crazy, just an auburny color. Ooh, so you're gonna go lighter. I think if you've never dyed your hair, I think you have to like bleach it, I think, right? You have to bleach the color out and then the auburny color sets in better. I remember dyeing mine black when I went through the goth period of my life. I don't think I ever went through a goth period.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path. Can we not bust the door open?
The generator room should be nearby.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Over here.
You'll probably be there for like
wow.
3 hours.
You really know this place like the back of your paw.
The quips, the snides, the remarks. Ha ha ha.
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
I think I just remember going through like a tomboy phase. Like I did not dress like a girly girl. I was just like pants and I did not put on makeup, did not care how my hair looked. I did not care what I looked like at all. I was just like, I'm just here. Ah, the emo days. Did you have an emo series of like Insung's time of being an emo fan? Like from circa 2012 to circa 2014. Never dyed my hair. Neither have I. I thought about doing the temporary dye. Like there was one that I saw like you could just rub the color into your hair and it stays there until you take a shower. I was gonna do that. I listened to so much Linkin Park. Linkin Park was pretty much the anthem of emo kids.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendance can't even fix a simple
I think their like their hit piece or song, that was the one that was played the most. I forget the title though. My brother actually bought the Linkin Park CD disc when CD discs were a thing. I know they still are, but like cause like the CD players, like that was what we played the most. The rest of their like album we kind of listened to, but it was that one particular song we just listened nonstop. I thought and still kind of do that it was always that weird people thing that dyed their hair. It's a form of expression when you can't really, you know, express how you feel outside of your clothes. Back in those days where people thought wearing all black and being mysterious made you like a cool anime bad boy. Or I think it was like when you started copying some stuff from the anime. Favorite color was black and Bleach was like my favorite anime. I never got to watch Bleach and I don't think I ever will. It's so long. It's been too many years. I'm not catching up anytime soon. All I know is Ichigo was way too OP and they just gave him too many potential jobs and some of them didn't really like. I feel like they were kind of clashing with some of the exception. I'm like, how's this boy getting every single possible upgrade? That two of these should not be able to coexist, but whatever. It's Ichiko. He's the pro tag. He has orange hair. He gets it. They're okay, but I sort of stopped listening to them because the band became associated with an X. Ah, okay. Good point. It's best not to listen.
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before I can do anything.
Sometimes you listen to it for a little and then it becomes associated with something and you're like, you know what? We had a good run. But you're now in the past. You're gonna be boxed away in my repressed memory.
I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the hollow.
I can deal with that.
Just leave that problem to me.
Wise, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to you. Have a look.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit.
I'll organize the circuit-related modules. You just need to connect them the way you've done before. Oh, these are easy. Ta-da! Easy!
The circuit is fixed. We should now be able to open that door.
Character on screen and one of them has a dog with a dog body brain. Yes.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up.
My dog is adorable, just not cool. But I hope one day I can make him look cool.
It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow.
Uh-oh, she knows we're Phaethon.
And
Our
getting
cover's
that
blown.
circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that. Could it be your Lord Phaethon?
I am not Lord Phaethon.
Impossible. There's no way. But then again, only Phaethon could have done that.
Our cover's blown. We have to run. Run.
I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really be Lord Phaethon?
Lord Phaethon's a two-part thing. You've got the wrong person. I think her brain will blow up if I say, yeah.
Sorry, no. You've got the wrong person.
Usually Lord Phaethon is in a bang boo, right? I'm not in a bang
Really? But my instincts are telling me that you have to be Phaethon. Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon! I've been your biggest fan for years now! Goodness me! Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along! And I had no idea. This is like a dream.
Totally ignored. Oh no, another fan. Oh no. She can beat me with an umbrella and she has rockets under her dress. I don't know if we're safe if I keep denying her.
Could you... I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph and a group photo and...
You have my merch. Isn't that enough? Merch that I'd never agreed to have, but you know. Let's wait till we're outside of the hollow. Because if I die now, I don't know if that'll be worth anything.
Anything you want, but...
No, don't say anything you want.
First, all right?
That leads to problems.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Guess I got a little too excited.
Rockets under the dress. Keep those away from me. When we tested her out, all I saw was just 6 rockets under that dress fired up and just launched herself. And I was like, wait a minute. That's a lot of heat under that dress.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
Although with Ambi, with the way she talks so deadpan, it would just be like such a low-key kind of like admiration.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
Ooh, big boos! And they're all in the
finally
toilet.
Open.
See, they're literally all on the toilet. Facing the center. I don't know what's happening.
The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy. This is a dream. I never went through it.
I mean, I'm nothing impressive. I'm just a guy who uses a bamboo to move around so I don't die.
There should lead to our destination.
But yeah, they're all on the toilet. staring into the center. I don't know. This is a weird art installation. She's so cute. Oh shit, she's packing heat. Literal heat.
There are more ethereals around.
Reminds me of this game where a girl pulled a
Please be
minigun from
careful,
under her
Lord
dress. There's always a hidden compartment in a dress somewhere, okay? That's why we love pockets. We can pull shit out like that.
Your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
Who's pretentious? What's happening? She spreads her legs a little, shakes her dress bit, and bam, it drops down to the floor underneath. Wasn't expecting that, you know, leg split, but okay. I mean, I guess. If you've got a giant gun under there, I guess depending on how much space you need to, like, get it out, I guess the leg splitting makes sense.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon.
Thanks, Vivian. Greatly appreciate it. I would like to not die.
Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water?
Wow. Thanks for the service. These girls are their dresses.
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
They'll say their pockets are too small, yet can pull out miniguns in their dress. Hey, a pocket needs to be a certain size, okay? I don't want one the size of half a credit card. It does nothing. This is coming from someone who has had false pockets and pockets that couldn't even hold a phone. You're blocked off by a complicated mechanism.
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead.
Fairy's
To pass
been like
through,
missing from
you
the
need to
main
activate
store for quite a
all
while.
three smaller mechanisms. Suggestion: split up and handle them simultaneously to save time.
So we gotta cover 3 different places?
So, we have to head to 3 different...
Oops.
So, we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups? In that case...
Oh no! My
protect
fan!
you, Master Proxy.
My fan is too obsessed with me.
I can take care of one myself.
Really, Ambi?
That leaves the last one to me, then.
You should go with Hugo.
Oh no, the X's.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
Internally, I believe she's also Fujoshi. I want to believe Anbi's also into that boys love thing too.
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying.
Or that.
This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport.
Anbi's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycon.
And she's like, don't you ever fucking dare take me away from my Phaethon, or I will fucking gut you.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Phaethon, don't you?
I mean, if you know, you don't have to say anything, but I would appreciate if you came along.
Huh? That's not it!
Should we re-roll?
Maybe we should
I'll
go
take
over
Hugo.
it all again. You know, just in
Or
case
I'll take
anyone's
Lycon.
not fully on board.
Or Anbi?
There's no need, Master Proxy. Our top priority right now is to crack the mechanisms as soon as possible.
It's just a simple mechanism. I can handle it solo. Lycon, you better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
She's like, I'm tired of you. It's like, you two fighting is so fucking annoying. So, if there are no objections, let's pursue the assigned squads. You really enjoy posing as a leader, don't you? I believe everyone is well aware that within the Hollow, Master Proxy is the only leader. Are you enjoying arguing like this? Does it make you happy? Clearly, it doesn't, Miss Ambi. Lord Phaethon, are you tired? Would you like to rest for a moment? Let's keep going. That's what the proxy said. Let's make it quick, friends. Alright, Vivian, you're with me. Eh?
Lord Lord Phaethon. There are too many ethereals here.
I'll leave the door to you. I can take care of these ethereals. Oh, not let these touch you, Lord Phaethon. What am I doing? You need to light up all the oh, this thing again. Oh, damn. That was close. Good job. I didn't know you could run like that in heels.
Lord Phaethon, seems like we both need to press down on these mechanisms at the same time.
Alright. On 3?
Sure enough, Lord Phaethon and I share a deeper connection.
Oh man, if she does turn out to be a yandere, I'm screwed.
Sorry. I hope I'm not being too forward.
Yeah, you're okay.
Goodness me. Somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Phaethon. It's like all my dreams are coming true. I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I?
Oh gosh, she does sound like one more for it. She is. She's. Hopefully she's not developing into one. I'm totally real. You can chill.
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real.
No,
See?
don't
You can even hold my hand.
Not only is Lord Phaethon incredible, but super kind.
We went to hand-holding stage too quickly.
That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Phaethon fan until my very last breath.
Why do you like Phaethon? What's so good about Phaethon?
I'm happy to hear that. Don't get me wrong, but why do you like Phaethon so much, Vivian?
Lord Phaethon is my light.
Oh, man.
The one who saved me in my darkest, most desperate times. Like a deity who rescued me.
But I'm not a deity, I'm just a guy.
You probably don't remember, but you really did save me that day. Wow, it's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you. Sorry, I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
Thank you for your support.
No, you're not a bother at all. Thank you for your loyal support.
I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Phaethon makes me the luckiest person in the whole world. Sorry to keep babbling like this. I wonder how the others are doing. I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. She's great at this kind of stuff. But as for Hugo and Lycon, let's just hope they don't get into a fight with each other.
Oh no, they're fighting. They are fighting.
There are too many ethereals here, so it's not a huge problem.
You interrupted the flow! How dare you interrupt the flow? Just like in the movies, bring down the lever with a decisive pull. Great, no monsters. Let's go meet with the others now. Meanwhile, like on Hugo's side.
So, we have to cooperate to solve this problem.
That's a real shame.
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just this once, we should trust each other. For the Proxy.
I have no objections.
Very well. Then you'd better keep your word. I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycon, even before it all fell apart.
He's silent for a while, seeming to be calling some memories from a long time ago.
You wanted to speak to me alone?
It's Jack.
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted child. He learns everything I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an integral, inseparable part of him. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. But they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting. And the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss.
Do you mean Hugo's going to be a bad guy?
Simply put,
I don't
probably.
know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred and ambition. That he won't become the dragon that must be slain. But he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take root. I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycon, promise me now. You must hold his chain tight. To restrain him. To stop him.
That's a little kinky,
and
but
when
alright.
necessary, to choke him.
Okay, that's a little too much. Back to the present. After a bout of not so happy cooperation, Lycon who will finally manage to deal with the mechanism.
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time.
So tie him
That's
down,
what's
chain
slowing
him,
you
restrain him, and choke him? That's a little much, man.
Looks like I was right. Lycon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was you. Not me. I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong one.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is me.
So melodramatic. You both need therapy, that's all I can say. Yay, you're all here! After a while, the team has completed their respective tasks. Everyone gathers again. Can't believe we're the last squad to arrive. Clearly, this is thanks to a certain somebody. You wouldn't have come in last place if you weren't so busy arguing. You're perfectly coordinated partners such as Lord Phaethon and I. Coming in first place is to be expected. Shouldn't last place treat everyone else? Alright, fair enough. Once you complete this mission, I'll treat the proxy to a meal. Since when do you agree to a race? Everyone, the location mark in Bringer's notebook is not far from here. Let's move out. You hear a strange noise coming from ahead. Please don't let it be the twins.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets the chance.
I'd never do that. But if Miss Vivian wishes to join us, she's more than welcome.
Okay. Then I'll go with you.
Ah, she's willing to part with me. Why do you look so nervous?
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side already.
Okay, we've reached the point.
I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Okay. Alright.
Vivian stumbles off with Lycon as if in a daze.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon?
It's weird. You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it for her. She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for some reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
I can't keep anything from you, can I? I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena. I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister.
Oh.
She passed away
That was your girlfriend.
a long
Never mind.
time ago. Vivian really likes you, whether you're Phaethon or just wise. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
What, are you planning on dying?
What's that supposed to mean?
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who walks in the light. Like you. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird.
I don't remember what it was.
We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life.
Oh,
I
that
stayed true to my words. Until my father, a man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me. I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. All because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't
This
deserve
really starts to sound like a story. In some
After
cases, it
that,
sounds like
I
you're like,
realized
oh, the similarities.
sometimes taking one life really can save countless others.
It's kind of like the opposite of you save one or you save one over the many or the many over the one. I don't know. I kind of agree with it. Like, if you can prevent this mass murder from doing more harm, you might as well kill him. But then the problem is, like, well, if you kill one guy, you know, like, you can justify it, and then you can justify the next one after the other one. And then it's just like, you turn from the vigilante to the villain, in a sense, or in some way. I do agree with him. Sometimes, if you can stop someone from killing a bunch of others, you might as well kill this one.
I understand where you're coming from.
I knew you'd understand. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty. But you know how it is. In this world, someone has to be the bad guy. So, I want to apologize to you.
Why?
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're incredibly strong, kind, capable, and really, really lucky. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about, Children of Devils? I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the children of devils are actually the children of gods. Ah, sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please, look after Vivian for me.
Are you gonna betray us? What the hell is that?
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice in there.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll
Looks
wake
like
up.
Tiberium to me.
If it
Is
does
that an
wake
actual
up,
element?
we'll be in serious trouble.
Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far. These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltists must have a way to
I was
revive
gonna
them.
say, I don't know my
And
elements
that's
like
not
that
all.
anymore, but
These sacrifices can exist outside the hollows. If they make their way into populated areas,
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all New Eridu.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry, kids. You won't be the ones to
do I get to kill Hartman here?
that annoying old man.
Yeah, I get to
Why
kill
is
an old man. An evil old man.
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
You were from the Ravenlock family. So it was you.
That face. Oh, I know you. I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter.
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice.
As expected of a wolf Thyran, you are very perceptive. That's right.
Gendo
All thanks
Ikari
to your
aged horribly.
ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
My ex-partner?
Yes. This man.
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he
I
said
mean,
is
no one
true.
ages gracefully like that anymore. Hugo takes one step forward, then walks over to Hartman's side.
Wait, Hugo, what do you mean?
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance. So, would you kindly step aside and let us have this sacrifice? Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do, then I'll have to take coercive measures.
What did you offer him?
What did you offer him?
The sacrifice
Everything
core.
we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But why?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no to that?
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. Was all of that just a lie?
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You...
What a wonderful show
This
of
does give me
betrayal and
permission to kill
backstabbing.
Hartman, yes?
Bravo!
Yes?
I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside?
I don't want to do
still
that.
have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body.
Hugo, why in the world would you do that?
Stand still. Instead of wasting your time on idle chatter, why not focus your energy on the battle ahead?
The conduit.
Anyone with a gun has to go, because you guys are assholes.
It's useless. Don't you get it? You're not just going against the people in front of you. You're not going against me.
Flip the switch. Outbound.
Rather, the entire Ravenlock family, even the whole of Tops. There's no chance of victory.
Alright, he's dead. Who's next? We escaped through the fissure with a sacrifice. We have to catch up. Can't let them have that sacrifice. They took out the whole thing in the middle of our fight? How? Wait, there's no cart, right? No cart, okay.
Hugo, don't make a choice you'll regret.
There's no turning back from me.
You sure? Heart's mercenaries are quite quickly dealt with.
You guys are such a pain.
That's the whole
Hugo,
point.
stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Did we? I don't remember. I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
You. What's that supposed to mean?
I am loving the look on your face right now.
That's not your face is saying. It looks like you're looking down.
You've succeeded. I'm here to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
Is that your dad?
You're insane. I have
No,
no
but your dad
idea
had
what you're
blonde
talking
hair.
about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint. My full name is Hugo Vlad
Of course there's a
Ravenlock.
Vlad.
That's impossible. You're part of our family?
Don't the eyes give it
I
away?
may be an illegitimate
Like his
child,
eyes are like, hello, red.
but I have the same blood flowing in my veins as you.
I know you. You're that bastard of his. Damn it. I could have sworn you were already.
Who goes weird? Sounds like a
dear.
stare. Yeah, I've been saying that. I was like, in some places,
You were
in some
never
words,
worthy
it sounds
of your
just like how Stinger enunciates words. I'm like,
You
oh my
have
god,
no
it's so
claim
close to it.
to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed
Like,
all
I
of
do
my
love it.
father's
Like,
other children,
It's the same.
but sorry.
But then I'm like, well,
disappoint.
some of it's not really a stare.
I'm
but-
still alive. I am the true heir to the Ravenlock family.
You're a bastard. You have no right to inherit the family.
I mean, when you die, there's
That's
no one
not
left.
for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Edmund? That's impossible. You weaseled your way into Top's inner circle?
The weasel.
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you.
This can't be! You don't know the family's real secret!
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
Damn it.
So do I get to kill him?
This was all fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right? I actually fell for it. Don't do that again. At least give us a heads up next time.
Wait, Vivian, hold on.
Everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
Yeah, you can kill him.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands.
That feels a little stilted, that
Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
If that happens, countless people will die!
I'm sorry it has to be this way, but I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change everything for good. For a permanent and absolute victory. We must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh. And persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Someone has to do it.
So am I beating up you and Hartman, or is it just Hartman?
Hugo, it's not too late for you to stop. You can still walk away from this.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example. All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. It's just a delusion. In their eyes, we're nothing but annoying gnats. Mockingbird has never really changed anything, or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future.
This is the longest monologue
None of it
ever.
matters.
Pick up the pace, people! Be at like 1.5 times speed, come on!
I understand your feelings, but don't be consumed by it.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say, but this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws,
Also, I feel like with
rending
all this talking,
fangs,
Hartman probably
and
got away
strength
by now.
enough to destroy
He's like, these fuckers.
anything.
I'm not sticking around for you to kill me. I'm leaving.
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the abyss.
So edgy. Look at that. Such an emo, edgy boy. Okay.
It's about time you kneel. Not bad.
I didn't know we could do that. Since when?
Here to assist.
Fall back. A perfect conduit.
Everything you just said. Is that what you truly believe?
Get ready. Up.
Are you surprised?
I don't want it to end like this. There must be another way.
There isn't, Vivian. This is the final lesson I'll impart. Beg! Those who cannot give up anything are destined to end up with nothing. Truth be told, Roxy, I envy you. The world needs people like you. All right, you got me. But too bad. I have my own methods.
We haven't even killed Hartman. Where are you going?
What are you doing?
Am I being held hostage?
Well,
Yep.
Make your choice. The sacrifice core, or your precious Phaethon. I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Phaethon alone.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me. What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You...
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes, you must be the one.
Are we not killing
Go
Hartman?
on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
Ow. Okay. Does that unlock his super evil side? He goes flying up the side?
Master Proxy, are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm good, but
Don't worry. I'm fine. I just didn't expect things to turn out like this.
Lord Phaethon, I'm sorry. I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
I'm fine. But Hartman is the problem. Are we not keeping an eye on him or what?
It's all right. No matter what, this isn't your fault, Vivian.
If only I'd noticed sooner. I should have realized earlier.
Vivian quietly walks to the edge of the rooftop. She hesitates for a long time and finally looks down. Naturally, nothing's there.
Hugo, he...
That's a hollow down there. If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for his body.
That isn't necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me, but all these years, Hugo's been like family to me. I believe he's still with us.
Maybe he's still alive. He's still a main party member, so...
I feel the same. It's possible he's still alive.
There's no way I
I'm
can pull a
terribly
dead
sorry,
man, so...
But I must tell you, it is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. But just so you know, Hartman's gone.
Abby, why didn't you
Slipped away
stop
during
him?
all the chaos.
I'm sorry. I was so focused on Master Proxy's
I'm
safety.
like, you were right next to him.
wasn't
Why'd you
paying
be like,
attention
no,
to it.
bitch?
Same, but it doesn't matter. We all know what he did. And he will pay for what he did today.
Yes. I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with this. Well then, now that it's all over, let's head back.
Meanwhile, not far away, standing a mysterious figure.
Another obstacle out of the way.
Who the hell are you?
She's going to be pleased about this.
She?
May the Creator guide us.
Oh.
Fear, suffering, despair, and destruction.
Is that us?
That's the future I see. Lord Phaethon.
After exiting the hollow, Lycon takes his leave while Vivian returns to the video store with us. For some reason, she's like super silent all the time. Are you okay? Lord Phaethon, I'm fine, just a little distracted. After what happened, you should get some good rest for a few days. Yeah, I need more time to think about Hugo and the Exaltist. What I know about Hugo, he could have easily taken down someone like Hartman. There's no need for him to put on such a show. And to deliberately use you as a hostage, I don't think he ever intended to harm you. But Hugo said in the end, I don't know. Something feels off. That business with the sacrifice cord? Maybe there's some deeper, more terrible secret behind all this. I have a small request. It might sound a bit strange, but Lord Phaethon, can I stay in the video store for a few days? I just don't want to be alone right now. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we're not comfortable with you leaving alone like this anyway. Thank you. I'll sleep on the couch. I won't disturb Lord Phaethon at all. I wake up and find that everything was just a dream. I wonder how full that would be. There, your tears is done. And then the next story is, I think, not this one. I think it's this one. I have as many days as I need, and then this is 3 days. I have 3 days left to do these. Oh no! Oh no! I've been slacking again. But this would also be a good time to start too, because I don't think I can start another story without it getting too long, so... I'm gonna end here after I take a nap. Oh wow, we did a lot. Yay! There's more here, and that's the end of that. So, rest comfortably now. Mind feels exceptionally clear. Oh, she's actually sitting on it. Ah, okay. Where's Vivian? Not here. Okay. I think I'll stop here because it's gonna get long if I continue on the next one, and then it's also like work tomorrow, so I need to end soon. So to everyone who stopped by and hanged out for a bit, thank you! I hope you enjoyed the weird story. Hopefully you enjoyed my side story of childhood me. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you again. Have a good week. See you guys Friday again? Unless something changes again. I will let you all know. Have a good weekend. Take care. Good night. Get something to drink and something to snack on if you can. Bye!